Hey, welcome back to AndersonCooper.com. This is a special web edition. We're here with Theresa Caputo and also my co-host for the day, Tamar Braxton. So, Theresa, you've been reading a lot of people, and as we went away, you said there was somebody else you were reading something else. So.
Somebody lost a spouse newly, and someone also lost a sister, and someone is also wearing the mother or grandmother's religious articles, whether if it's like a miraculous medal, a cross, rosary beads, or they brought them with them. Who lost the spouse? I think I'm right. I'm right here. Is your wife departed? Yes. Your wife is departed?
Years ago, yes.
Okay, because she sat next to you, but she said, just sit down, just sit down. Would that be her personality to tell you just, maybe don't speak up yet quite so much? Is that her wedding ring?
No, it's my mother's wedding.
Oh, it's your mom. Oh, because I heard the wedding ring. And that's your mom's wedding ring?
Yes, it is. This is my wife's wedding ring here.
Oh, you have the wedding ring. But where is the chair? Why do I keep getting the thing with the chair? Do you still have her chair?
No.
Or did she have an issue with her legs prior to her passing?
No, she had her gall block.
Who had the issue with the legs? Paralyzed or something amputated? Or was there an issue with the legs where your husband was bed restriction? Is that correct? What was with his legs? Oh. Well, they're pointing out she's shaking her head no, so that's fine. Look, you don't have to acknowledge it. I don't care. I don't care if you believe in what I do. That's not what just accept that. I'm sorry? You're afraid? What about me? I'm talking to dead people. Don't you think I should be afraid? Why are you afraid?
Right.
I love that. She's afraid. I'm on the other side, talking to dead people. She's afraid. You have to understand, it's not up to me who... Are you the one with the Europe trip? Yes. Oh, moron. See, he wasn't done. So just know it's just his way of acknowledging, thank you for spending my money, he says. Just know that he will be going with you. I don't know if it's something that you discussed about prior to his passing, something that the two of you always wanted to do as a family. So please know it is his way of acknowledging that he's happy that you're going. And very proud, and that he will be going with you in spirit. Do you have wine glasses either engraved or a special, like with his name, or just something signifying something special? Because I just asked him to validate. He took wine glasses and said salute, and then showed me names engraved on the glasses. Is that correct? Acknowledging that he will be going with you in spirit. Do you understand the leg issue? Because when spirit jumps up and down, it is my symbol for that they can move freely on the other side. They do not have any disability and or ailment on the other side. They leave it with the physical body.
He had Parkinson's.
So please know that he can move freely on the other side. Did you always cook him certain foods, but he didn't like it? I don't want to, look, I got my own problems with my cooking. I don't need to get in the problem in the middle of yours, but because he just said, oh, and by the way, could you just tell him I'm not eating this anymore? And I went, what? So whatever it is, just his way of acknowledging that because no one would know about that, validating that he's at peace and still with you, but more importantly, supporting going on the trip. Who had the issue with the brain? Aneurysm, brain tumor, Alzheimer, or dementia? Who's that?
Brain aneurysm.
And died?
No, my brother died of a brain aneurysm, and I also had a brain aneurysm and almost died.
No, who died with the brain, the issue with the brain? And who is the MR name? Mark, Mary, Marie. They don't have to be passed. They could be here in the physical world. Because I might be piggybacking. Somebody might have the same meaning. I need to shift to the person. Was your brother complaining about not feeling well prior to the aneurysm?
Yes.
Because he says, even if I went to the doctor before. Now, look, I don't need any emails from doctors saying that, oh, if you went to the doctor. Look, from what Spirit has explained to me, our destiny in life is set. I say I'll find out when I get there. He's saying that even if he went to the doctor, unfortunately, would not have prevented his passing. Might have been other complications. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
I need to talk about the person that has the Alzheimer's or who had it. So, and did you always sit with your mom? She says, please let my daughter know that I knew that she was always there. Did you tell your mom it was okay to let go? She wants to thank you for that. She wants to thank you for releasing her soul here in the physical world. Did you used to feel a presence in her room or like a coldness in the room?
Not a coldness,
but a presence. See, for me, coldness is a presence of spirit. So when you would sit with mom, you would feel the presence of other loved ones that have departed. Is that correct? You would feel a presence? Know that that's spirit and that she was not alone. Do you understand that? She also wants to thank you for not treating her as if she was sick. Did your mom always complain about being cold? She just held up a knitted blanket and placed it to the side. That's my symbol for that they're not cold anymore on the other side, really acknowledging that any disability or ailment they left with the physical body.
So
Who was buried in a red dress? Stop it. or you go, oh no, not me. or someone was viewed, because they had me stand at a casket and I saw someone viewed, and I'm viewing someone's physical body, and they said, can you believe that this is how I was laid to rest? Or did someone, they just told me yes. So who was that? Okay. So you thought that? You thought that about someone?
My mother died in a fuchsia dress, and it was open, and she was more beautiful than ever before.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
My mother was in a fuchsia dress, and she was viewed. And when she died, she was holding my hand, and she said, the light, it's so bright. And I says, Mom, it's okay to go.
And is your dad also departed as well?
Yes, he is.
So know that they are together.
Oh, I know it. They were Mutt and Jeff in real life, and now I'm sure they're together again.
She wants you to know how beautiful she looked when she was laid to rest. Because I don't know if people commented on her dress or said, or you didn't know what to bury her in, whatever it was. I felt like it was perfect.
It was.
Did you not put shoes? What was with the shoes?
Everything had to be dyed to match, and she was at 82, 3, 4. I'm not sure right now because I'm nervous, but for her 80th birthday, we took her to Las Vegas because that was the love of her life, is gambling.
But you buried her with the shoes?
Yes.
There was the shoes. So the shoes were fuchsia as well?
Yeah, dyed to match.
Stop it.
We're sisters, and it is her mother
And whose
too.
spouses passed? Oh wait, you have the religious. Whose are those? Are you wearing someone's religious articles? I said that earlier, didn't I? Okay, whose is that?
My grandma.
Perfect, because I said it's either mother or grandmother that's wearing the And are you wearing rosary beads too?
Yes.
Oh my! You didn't feel like raising your hand? You're gonna embarrass me on Anderson like that? No wonder why my picture isn't up in the hallway.
That's right.
I have a question.
Well, now, but for those, some people watching this will say, and I'm a
Absolutely.
skeptic, will say, look, you're, in a
Fishing.
room of 250 people, whatever, somebody will certainly have had Alzheimer's.
Well, that's the thing. Unfortunately, we all lost someone in our lives. We all lost somebody, and we also lose someone to a heart attack, lung cancer, just cancer. Yes, all those things are common, but it's the details that Spirit gives is what is mind-blowing and phenomenal. What would make to think that they're going on a trip to Europe?
Right.
How would she know that she lost a 3-month-old daughter? Or that somebody was wearing religious, and people can say, yes, those are common things, but it's the specific details that Spirit gives.
And does this happen to you all the time? I mean, is there ever a time where you're like, you were asking that question during the break, where you're just, your mind is at rest and people aren't coming to you?
Well, it's just when I choose not to acknowledge them or not.
Uh-huh.
And I have to say, I've been doing this for so long that Spirit really does respect boundaries. When I approach someone out and give a spontaneous reading, I'm there. It's not just like I just walk into a room and go, hey, you. I'm there for a while. Spirit's pushing me. Spirit, they won't leave me alone. I could be choking on my food, having trouble breathing.
You say Spirit is pushing you.
Yes, Spirit. I'm not bothering anybody. I mean, I didn't wake up one day and say, oh, I think I want to be a medium. I was just born this way.
So I just have a question. When you said the spirits are pushing you, like when you saw the casket, and so the spirit pushed you to a casket?
Well, what I mean by pushing is like they'll just keep showing me things because my life experience is most certainly different than everybody else's. But by showing me standing in front of a casket with someone in a red dress, that's not something common that people would do. It is not common that someone would lay someone to rest in a fuchsia dress, correct? I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong, but that's not, and what I've also learned is being a medium, not everyone views their loved one's physical body. And we take those things for granted. People will say, oh, of course I lost my father, of course I lost my grandparents, but for me, I'm very blessed. I still have my parents here in the physical world. I still have a grandparent here in the physical world. My husband survived a brain tumor. I still have my in-laws here. I'm very blessed. So for me to sit with someone when they're ill, I didn't have that experience. So we tend to take things for granted, and that's where it's just about being more aware and knowing that our loved ones are still with us. And just don't take things for granted. Anything that goes on around you that is odd, weird, different, a coincidence, they're not. Just embrace them as symbols and signs that your loved ones are with you, trying to get your attention so you know that they're okay.
Theresa
That's
Caputo,
it.
thank you very much.
Yeah, that was good.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for watching at AmberSecCooper.com.